What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. This is going to make some zoo again. I've been having a lot of fun and success with this deck. I've not been using Deck Tracker a lot, just because I'm in Legend now. I'm just kind of messing around, seeing what decks work for me. But Zoo's been pretty successful. I'm pretty positive. I climbed from about 15,000 to under 12,000, so we're going to see if we can get some games in. I did change the deck around a little bit. I wouldn't say this is my own creation, but I will say that this list I haven't seen anybody specifically use. Kind of influenced by the Vicious Syndicate report and some high legend players, who at the top of my head, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting. But I will drop the deck code in the description. And I'm going to show you the deck list, but before we get into that, guys, I want to remind you to like and subscribe. Content should be coming every weekday, schedule permitting. So guys, thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the deck list. So this is the deck list that we're currently working with. You may be able to see in the deck tracker, but this should be a bit of a better view. We run the Raised Dead, obviously. It's a good card. It's a combo orienter. It's a combo creator for Dark Glare. The main card in this deck is Dark Glare. That makes the deck work, but also Disease Vulture does. We went down from 2 to 1, and we kind of replaced the 4 spot with a Brittlebone Destroyer, which just kind of helps us push that damage. Handle Dan's obviously still in the deck. A lot of decks have been cutting Neferset Thrasher. I actually think this is really good. It's a 3-mana Yeti that helps activate your combos with Dark Glare and Disease Vulture. We also threw in a Cult Neophyte, which against a lot of these matchups, which can clear your board. If you can usually refill the next turn, but this card makes it just harder for them to deal with your board on the turn you go big and wide. Have a Demonic Studies for the same reason we have a Canrathad, Ebonlock. Discount your demons. Again, this just makes your combo turns more powerful. And Dark Glare into a few mana, 0 mana imps is really good. And we cut the tour guide, but we added Animated Broomstick, and with wide boards you can just rush into the opponent. So we're going to do a few games, we're going to see how they go. Like I said, I'm having some success with them. Let's see if that continues. Alright, so we are against Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter can be aggro, but I think the more popular build right now is Control. I'm going to keep the Voidwalker in this hand. I'm going to ditch the Flesh Giants. I'm going to keep Canrathad. Without an activator, I don't like keeping Hand Gul'dan. If I have an activator, specifically Expired Merchant, I like to keep that. But we don't, and we don't have a Nightshade, so we'll send back the Giants and the Gul'dan. Giant's great to draw into, but not so great to have in the opening hand. And that's a really good start right there. We might just coin this out on turn 2. So the only issue I can see right now is that Cult Neophyte may be less good in this matchup, because one of their board clears is the Soul Shatter Mystic, and that's not a spell. But then they also have the combo of Blade Dance and Twin Slices, which they're using one right now. I don't know why they're using one right now. You should not be killing a Voidwalker like that. But I mean, making Twin Slices cost 2 and Blade Dance cost 3 is pretty good. So we're just going to get this guy out there. If he lives, he lives. If he dies, he dies. But he already used 1 Twin Slice. And this is a control deck. I'm interested to see what he does. Okay, so he's just going to go face with that. Which is fine by me. We got Demonic Studies. I'm going to start off by playing this. I'm going to trade into this. And then we're going to tap. And then we can't really do much else, so I'm going to just play the Cult Neophyte right now. So it makes it hard for me to put the Dark Glare. It's also a 3-2, which is some damage. And hopefully the Dark Glare survives so we can kind of pop off next turn. He has to have exactly 2 Twin Slices. Or a Marrow Slicer. Marrow Slicer is fine too. It kind of makes Neferset Thrasher a little worse. But I mean, he has to take 3 to the face. Got a Brittlebone Destroyer. Let's discover a demon first. Do we ever just play this? We don't pick this, and we don't pick this because we don't have Death Rattles. I'm kind of thinking we go in with this. Because this isn't good, right? This is fine. So we can't tap and do anything else. So let's play the 3-3. So he has to kind of get rid of that. If he can't kill the 3-3 or can't kill the follow-up to the 3-3, that's pretty good for us. Did we just disconnect? That's so rude. And then we'll hit him again. So we're kind of racing him right now. Unfortunately, without follow-up, he can trade into this pretty well. Without follow-up, it makes it kind of hard for us. So he probably has a Blade Dance. I would not be surprised if that's the case. Or he's just gonna... I don't know if that was the play, man. I don't know. I'm not good at playing Control Demon Hunter, so I could be completely wrong. But from our hand, from board, we have 11. That's a good card. Let's play the good card. And then I think we just want to push as much damage as we can. He's going to be doing it with our board more than we are with his. We're going to tap first. Another Neferset is good. I think we want a Brittle Bone instead, though, just to kill this and get it off board. Makes it harder for him. Alternatively, we could play this, but we discard that. So I think this is the play. Puts a 3-3 on board. And he's down to 9. So we are kind of dead to a Mech Therodon turn. But he doesn't have the combo this turn, because the combo is Mag Therodon into Soul Shatter. So he's going to heal a little bit. He's going to be at 14, but he's going to lose 10. He's dead. Lethal. Easy game. And this game didn't really show how this deck works, because we didn't really regurgitate a bunch on board, but we just kept pressure on, which was good. That's what you want to do with this deck, is just keep pressure. Top 11,000. I'm kind of mad, because I'm not mad. I'm frustrated because I started at top 8,000. I think I got down to like top 7,000. I lost like 8,000 ranks. It's no big deal. I mean, I made the legend the first time. Somebody had about that. But let's get into another game. Let's see if we can do the same thing again. So we got another Zoo. Another Warlock, another Zoo. This could be a Zoo deck for all we know. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, we're just at a lower rank. Do we keep Demonic Studies no matter what? Let's keep Demonic Studies, but let's get rid of the rest. We are looking for 1-drops. Well, Immersion is a 1-drop. It's not the one we're looking for, though. Let's see what he mulligans. I don't think you actually keep Demonic Studies in your opening mulligan, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so he's not Quest because he mulliganed his whole hand. He could be Galakron. Neferset. Let's just Discover. I think we're just going to take this as a 1-mana 2-2 with Lifesteal. And then next turn we can go this into this. Okay, Tour Guide's interesting to me. Kind of because... That's a good card too. I think next turn I'm going into Neferset. So I think this turn we Flame Imp and kill his 1-1. Let's get him off board so he can't just trade and Mortal Coil, because I don't know what this could be Zoo, because the deck I used to run ran Tour Guide. I don't think Tour Guide you need in this deck. So I would love a Skull of Gul'dan. Or I would love a Skull of Gul'dan in Warlock, but I'd like a Hand of Gul'dan that's in my deck. So we're going to Neferset next turn. The only way we're not is if we get, say, Canrathad or Voidwalker. This guy looks like thing out his turns. Coin. Hero Power. Voidwalker, okay. So he looks like he's a zoo deck also. The Raised Dead's really good. Hit there, play this, go face. See, if he is a zoo deck, I don't think you want to use your coin going into your turn 3. It's too valuable to not have it, right? Especially if you are a zoo deck, because you can use it for the Dark Glare turns, you can use it for Disease Vulture. If he plays anything that can test my board really well, we can just go, we can discard this, I'm fine with that. Better yet, we draw a Hand of Gul'dan and draw 3 when we play this. Having Raised Dead's good, I like that card a lot. So he's just, I don't know what this guy's deck is. This could be like the Handlock version. But Voidwalker wasn't in that deck, right? We're going to go Disease Vulture because that is a good card. That's going there for a trade. This is going face. We don't need to do this yet because we can't play what comes out of it. So we'll just kind of make a good board. For example, if he kills Disease Vulture, then we can Raise Dead and get back some stuff. Yeah, he's going to trade into it, which is fine. He will draw some cards. Still fine, though. So how much do we have? We got 7, 9. He's at 9 right now. So let's Raise Dead first. Then we can trade with this. Then we can go back with Disease Vulture and a Flame in. And then go face for 7. And put a bunch of stuff on board. We have no pirates in this deck. So that was a pretty good turn. And we're just kind of going to make it very hard for him to take the board back. Dark Glare can kind of go nutty, but as long as we keep stuff on board, we should be okay. And I don't know how many, yeah, there's the Dark Glare. I don't know how many taunts Disease Vulture can create. So he's going to go off, unfortunately. Let's see what he can do, though. Okay. It's not terrible. And Raise Dead. He gets the rush off that, right? But it doesn't matter. He has to kill my whole board now. Yeah, we're fine. I'm chilling. He's just dumping his hand. Yep. But you guys can kind of see there how this deck is good. The issue is we just got him down so low he couldn't come back, and I don't think he had a good enough opening hand to fight back. So you can kind of see how you just throw stuff on the board. If that happened turn 3, which is possible, it would have been much, much worse for us. Let's see if we can break top 10,000. I'll play one more for this video. And yeah. But this deck is just good. It just throws things on board. One thing I think that this has issue with is probably Priest. But that's why I kind of call Cult Neophyte. You have to be wary about Rogues and Hunters because they are burn decks and they can just get you from 15 casually. So Paladin we should be able to kind of rush down before things get too bad. With the Cult Neophyte, that's good. I think we're going to keep the Nightshade also. We'll keep this for some contest. I don't know if we keep this actually. I think we keep. This comes down on 3 because we have coin. I don't think we keep this early. We can draw into that. I'm going to keep these 2 just so we draw into it. I would much prefer this to be Expired Merchant, but turn 3 is better than turn 4. Raise Dead's okay. I do not like the card First Day of School. I like that attack card cost. Maybe 1. But not the point of this video. We do want to get on board. And I'd prefer not to wait till turn 3 to get on board. Right now it looks like we're going to wait till turn 3 on board. I don't know if we want to just broom to clear or if we want to save the broom for later. I think we want to save the broom for later. So we'll just chill. We do want to keep the board, but I mean, this kind of sucks. That's hard to deal with. So what we're going to do is this. We're just going to get stuff off board. And yeah, he can do stuff with that, but we're going to just draw some cards. So that's going to kind of mess up our raised dead pool a little bit, but I'm not overly fussed about it. I really don't like those disconnects though. Actually, that's good for us. I'd much rather that happen. So we go here. We coin this, and we're going to save this next turn for that. Draw some cards. And yeah, this goes into a good turn next turn. We want to be careful about this giant in our hand with the Nightshade Matriarch. So he's going to take 5 to the face. That's fine by me. Actually, if we draw another Hand of Gul'dan, we did not. But do we save this just for next turn? And I think we save it for next turn for some combo potential with that. So let's tap first. And we're just going to play the Cult Neophyte. Make his spells cost a little more. And then after he loses his weapon, we can go in with the Disease Vulture. Have a pretty strong turn next turn. Unfortunately, we are behind on board right now. But this makes him so he can't Blessing of Authority this turn, which is nice. We do want to fight for board back. It's going to be hard. Like, I'm not being dramatic. It's going to be hard to fight for board back right now. This little dude makes it kind of annoying. But hopefully we can have a good little swing turn to take him. I wish we had Broom now. Actually, we could raise Dead into Broom. That'd be pretty good. So let's try and do that, and then we'll go from there. Another Dark Glare, though, is good. Let's go Dark Glare instead. We didn't get the Broom, unfortunately. We can do this into this, into that, and be pretty set. That's a good turn. He can buff some stuff now, which kind of sucks for us. And I really would like to draw another Hand of Gul'dan. First, gonna have Neferset Thrasher. That's a really good card, especially for board-based stuff. He could play the Eldor Taunt, Blessing of Authority, that would suck. But he can trade this into this and then buff this and then hit there. I think it was better to destroy the 6/4 with that, especially because we didn't get Broom back. If we got Broom back, I think that would have been a different turn. Consecration sucks. It's not the end of the world, though. It only kills my Imp. I'm not going to want to. So, I mean, all things considered, that could have been much worse. Got Guardian Og Merchants. So, I think we want to play this, tap, and then we got some rushes for next turn, so we'll trade into this and hit that so we can't buff. And then next turn we can kind of go in with some 1-drops and hopefully swing this around pretty well. Lever of Hope actually isn't that bad. Losing the Broom though, I don't think I should have played the Broom as early as I did. But that's fine, because we're going to turn that into 1-2. So the first thing we're going to do is play this. This is, let me see, does this have some damage? Yeah, so we got to throw this in first. Then we can throw this in. Then we can play this on that. Throw that in there. Tap. Then we'll summon another guy. So that has taunt, which is good. Go right there. And then these both go face. So this having taunt is nice. Having this is good because I can throw it into another taunt. On board right now we have 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. So the best thing to do, Hand of Gul'dan into Dual Soulfires. Which probably won't happen, but we have a very strong board as long as we do not take any more damage. We have no more 1-drops to throw in with the, what's it called? The Magic Carpet. So the Magic Carpet can run its course. We don't need it anymore. And I think we're done tapping. I think we're at very low life. We have a board. Unless we absolutely need to tap, we won't tap. That's fine. That's also fine. Especially because we have... Yeah, we drew Soulfire. So we are going to discard one of our rushes. We're going to throw this in first. Then we're going to run this in. Then we're going to keep this where it is. We're going to throw this in. This goes in here. Then we go in with all these guys that he already attacked. And then we'll drop a giant. And we're not tapping so we don't lose to Consecration. I will admit, I'm a little anxious right now with 4 life, but we got there. You gotta get comfortable in low life with this deck. But it's strong. Like, just throwing things on board like we saw there, and just kind of fingers crossed a little bit. But also just fighting for board, which was hard. We may have made a misplay here or there, but we got back to top 10,000 again, so I'm pretty happy with that. Guys, I will see you in the next video. It should be a Battlegrounds video, and then probably once the new season starts, there'll be some more content coming out. So guys, thank you for watching. I enjoy this deck a lot. I will leave it in the deck description, in the video description, I'm sorry. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.